Welcome to Kid Time, where it's all about stuff you like, stuff you want to see, stuff you want to hear. There's magic, music, stories, animals, and more. Just sit back and enjoy and maybe learn a thing or four. Hey, let's get started.
So here's a story that is not scary, and if you get scared, not my fault, because it's not scary. You ready? Goes like this. There was once a little girl who lived with her mother in a little house. In the backyard was a huge garden, and in the front yard was a huge garden. And her mother always said, you can play in the backyard, and you can play in the house, and you can play in the front yard, but don't go out the back gate. The Gunny Wolf lives out there, and if you go out there, he will surely eat you. And she said, well, of course I will not go out the back gate because I do not wish for the Gunny Wolf to eat me. You guys have to sit up. You can't lay on the floor like that. Well, one day, the little girl and her mother went to town, and while they were there, they were shopping for a party. And they got all the way home, and you know how sometimes when you're shopping, you forget one thing at the grocery store? Well, her mother forgot to pick up the bread at the bakery. And she said, oh, look, I'm going to get on my bicycle and I'm going to ride back to town. It's not a very long time I'll be gone, but I want you to stay home, all right? And you can put the groceries away. And remember, you can play in the backyard, and you can play in the front yard, and you can play in the house. But don't go out the back gate. The Gunny Wolf lives out there, and if you go out there, he will surely eat you. And she said, okay, how many of you hate it when your mother tells you the same thing over and over and over and over and over? It makes you feel like, you don't have to tell me that, I know that already. So the little girl said, I know, I will not go out the back gate, I don't want to get eaten, but I know, okay? So her mother went off to the grocery store, and the little girl put everything away for the party, and then she noticed something. On the table was a vase, and inside the vase were some wilted flowers, and the little girl decided that she would throw the old wilted flowers away, and she would get some fresh flowers, and she would put them in the vase, and it would be a nice present for her mother. So she went, and she threw the old flowers away, and she went out to the backyard, and she was looking in the gardens, and it was between winter and spring. It was just sort of coming on to spring, and some of the flowers had already opened, but they were already wilted. And most of the flowers were not open at all, not yet. So she went into the front garden, and she looked around, same thing. The ones had already opened were wilted, and most of them were still closed. She couldn't take any flowers, so she thought, there has to be flowers somewhere. So she went back, and she was looking in the garden, and you know what she did? She found herself by the back gate. And she looked over the back gate. And on the other side, she saw a big patch of white flowers. And she got an idea. She said, I bet I could open the back gate. And I could go down there and pick those flowers and come back so fast, my mother would never know I was out there. I could try that. So she opened the back gate. She looked around. She ran down as fast as she could, start picking flowers. She picked white flowers as fast as she could, and she was going to turn around and go back up into the gate, and she looked and she saw red flowers. They were a little further down the path, but they weren't that far. She figured she could go down there and pick those red flowers, and she could get back inside. Her mother would never know she was out there, and she ran down there. She started picking red flowers, and she turned around. She was going to go, but then she looked down a little further, and she saw blue flowers. Blue flowers are so pretty. And then she'd have a red, white, and blue bouquet. It was so exciting. So she went down, she started picking the blue flowers, and she was going to go back, and she happened to turn around. You know what she saw? A whole field full of spring flowers. Different colors and different shapes. She forgot where she was. She ran out into the field, and she started picking flowers. And then she heard a sound behind her. turned around, and there he was, the Gunny Wolf. Huge, big, huge claws. Big, huge eyes. A big, huge nose. Big, huge teeth. And bad breath. And he said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Nothing." "Where you going?" "Nowhere." "Why are you shaking?" "I'm not shaking." "Do you know any songs?" "Uh-huh." "Well, sing one." "Oh, okay." "Sing!" "Okay." But she was so scared she couldn't think of anything to sing. So she had to make up a song. Come quack. The Gunny Wolf fell asleep. And as soon as he fell asleep, that little girl turned around and started running! But as she started running, the Gunny Wolf woke up. And he caught that little girl. And he said, "Where you going?" She said, "Nowhere." "Why are you shaking?" "I am not shaking." "You better sing me that song again." "Okay." Kum qua ki. Well, this time the little girl stood there and waited for the Gunny Wolf to get a really good sleep on. He was starting to snore a little bit and getting really all comfortable. And she turned around and started running! Well, as soon as she did, the Gunny Wolf woke up. He chased her and he caught her. And he said, "Where are you going?" And she said, "Nowhere." "Why are you shaking?" "I'm not shaking." He said, "If you run away again, when I catch you, I will eat you." And she said, "Okay." "Now sing." Kum qua kiwa. The Gunny Wolf fell asleep, but now she had a problem. If she started running and he woke up and caught her, he was going to eat her, but she was pretty sure if she just stayed there, he was going to eat her. But she didn't know what to do. So she tried something different. She used her eyes. And she looked around, and you know what she saw? A patch of blue flowers. The blue flower. So she waited till the Gunny Wolf was really, really in his sleep. And then she started to sneak away. She crept so quietly. She got to the blue flowers. She went around the blue flowers. She saw the red flowers. Oh, she kept so quiet. Oh, she was so quiet. And she went around the red flowers. She saw the white flowers. And you know what else she saw? She saw the fence and she saw the open gate. Oh, she could have started running! And of course, as soon as she started running, the Gunny Wolf woke up. And he started chasing her. And she was running, and he was chasing her. And she was running, he was chasing her. And she was running, he was chasing her. And she was running, he was chasing her. And he was running, and she got inside the door and she slammed the gate. Bang! And the Gunny Wolf hit his head on the gate. Bang! Oh. And the Gunny Wolf went back into the forest with a big bump on his head. And the little girl went and sat in the kitchen. And you know what? She never told her mother that she went out there. But you know what? She never did it again. No matter how many times someone tells you it's dangerous, it's still dangerous even if you get tired of hearing about it. And that is the story of the Gunny Wolf. What a silly story. See, that wasn't scary, was it? I know, for some of you it might have been a little scary.
So let's do, I do an awful lot of these. These are heart flowers. This is called a roll through. Roll through. Yeah. And then you're going to do 3 ear twists. These are called ear twists. And this sort of is like the termination for the heart. The heart will be on the top of this. Excuse me. Did you have beans for breakfast? No. Okay, so that'll go there. So that's the top part of the flower. Hold on to that. Now, do you want light green or dark green?
Dark green, please.
Dark green? So this could be a Christmas flower, too.
Perfect.
And get some petals. Okay. Oh, a little bit of... You worry that's going to pop? Everybody is. I've gotten over it. They do pop, but not that often. There you go. You smell it? Smell it. Smells just like dirty socks.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm Carly Williams, and this is Carly's Critters on Kid Time TV. Follow me inside the Lazy Five Ranch where we can meet the tallest animal in the world, the giraffe.
Y'all ready to feed some animals? Here we go.
Did you know that a giraffe has a purple tongue? Or that they are sometimes called the stink bulls? Let's find out why. So tell me why giraffes have purple tongues.
Well, the giraffe has the purple tongue because in the African desert it's very hot out there and they can get sunburns.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that answer. We'll find out about their smelly nickname later. Their tongue is purple so that it doesn't get sunburnt in the hot African sun. If their tongue was pink, it would burn. Ouch.
One more thing, guys, there is a little baby in there. She's not tall enough to come over top the rail. So what you can do is take your bucket, hold it right up to the fence, give her a little tilt, and she'll eat right out of your bucket, okay? The baby's about 9 months. Okay, guys, here we go.
They can live a long time. They can live up to like 30 years.
So what is the food that we're feeding these animals?
This is all grain food right here. It's wheat, oats, barley, and corn all put together. And it's probably a lot of stuff that kids don't like.
Yeah. The giraffe is the tallest of all land animals. Some are up to 20 feet tall and weigh almost 2,500 pounds. That's a lot. They have long necks, but I was surprised to find out that they only have 7 vertebrae in their necks, just like you and I. They can see their enemies from long distances and can run up to 35 miles an hour. That's fast. The giraffe is an even-toed ungulate, which is mammals that have hooves, and they have 2 small horns. They are the largest ruminant.
Hold your bucket straight up, guys. They'll eat right out of your bucket, okay?
And they have irregular patches of colored fur on a light background. Giraffes usually live in African grasslands, savannas, or open woodlands. They love to eat the branches and twigs from the top of acacia trees and shrubs.
I'm going to do a little something special for you, okay? Now, if you take this leaf and hold it right in your mouth, just like this. He'll come over and he'll eat it right out of your mouth, okay? So go ahead.
They also drink a lot of water, and that helps them to live longer in dry areas. Giraffes only sleep for about 4.5 hours a night. The giraffe's fur may serve as a chemical defense and has a very strong scent. That is why the male giraffe is sometimes nicknamed stink bulls. P.U. Now you know everything about the giraffe. I'm Carly Williams, and this is Carly's Critters on Kid Time TV.
Halloweeny, chili beanie, gitchy gitchy goo. I'm going to do a magic trick. How about you? Oh, man. Maybe I should leave this to a real magician.
All right, card trick. Yay, card trick. We'll do 2 card tricks, okay?
Woo!
2 card tricks.
I know one.
You know one?
Yeah. Somebody picks a card and then they put it in there and then it magically pops up.
Magically pops up.
Yeah.
Like this? Here, Sarah. Since you're close. Show it. Show it to everybody. What is that? Don't tell me, but you know what it is. Put it back for me, Sarah. I saw it. That's okay. It's okay. Put it back. No, put it right there. And you can have a seat. So, Sarah, your 2 of hearts, which I saw, sorry, goes about middle of the deck, okay? About middle of the deck. Just give it a riffle. And 1, 2, 3. I'm going to snap my fingers. Your card's going to jump from the deck, do 100 somersaults through the air, land in my left hand, right between the fingertips.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
Good.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Invisibly. No, let me try that again. 1, 2, 3.
Where is it?
3. There we go. Right there. Your card. The 2 of hearts. Was that your 2 of hearts?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'll take the 2 of hearts. I usually don't do card tricks with kids, but y'all are a great crowd. Put the 2 of hearts in the middle of the deck. Snap my fingers. Guess where it goes? My right trouser pocket. The card will jump. Let me get this out of the way. The card jumps to my right trouser pocket, and I'll show you. Just by reaching in with 2 fingers and pulling out 1 card, the 2 of hearts. Was that your 2 of hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch. Put it back inside there, but even over here in my other pocket was a 2 of hearts. Did you see it earlier? The 2 of hearts, even if I put it in the middle of the deck, it doesn't matter because the 2 of hearts actually comes back to my lapel. I don't even have a pocket. Anyways, the 2 of hearts goes into the deck just like this. And now I'm going to take the cards, put them inside the box, and this will be my grand finale. Snap my fingers, and your card jumps to my right trouser pocket 1 more time, just like it did in the beginning. Do you believe me? Most people don't, but if I just reach inside there and pull out your card, wait, that's the box. Over here where the box was is now your card, the 2 of hearts. Sarah, one more before we go. The grand finale, the piece de resistance. I'll take the 2, place it in the middle of the deck. Come over here for me if you would. Did you see it when it jumped to my right trouser pocket? Hold your hands out like this, like a cup for me. Perfect. Now, did you wash your hands today? Okay, every day, all the time. Your card goes, hold it. Look, right here inside my hat. It's been on my head the whole time. There's a card. Reach in there and get it. Show it. The 2 of hearts. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Miss Angel. Are you ready to learn a new dance this week? Of course you are. I have my friends Brandon and Layla, and they're going to help teach you a brand new dance. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to do the cross and open. So cross your right leg over and open. Cross and open. One more time. Cross and open. Cross and open. This time, let's get a little bounce with it. So bend your knees, open. Bend your knees, open. Bend your knees, open, and bend your knees and open. So our next step is the elbow stretch. So you're going to take one arm up, your left arm up, and you're going to hold this arm up and the other arm down by your waist. And you're going to lean, and you're going to switch, switch, and switch. Our next step is to pull up your pants. I know, it sounds funny. So you're going to face a diagonal, and you're going to put your arms straight down, and you're going to pull your arms up. Like you're pulling up your pants. And up, and up. Switch sides, up, 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 and up. Let's put a bounce with it. So you're going to, when you're pulling your arms up, your body's going to go down. So your arms are going to go up, and your body's going to go towards the floor. Again, down and up. Let's switch sides. Arms go up, body goes down, and the arms go up, and the body goes down. Let's connect everything without music. All right, so cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open. And to make that even funner, we can do really fun arms. So you can do the cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, and cross, open. And now we're going to do the elbow stretch. So elbow, 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 and elbow. Now let's do the pull up your pants. Pull up your pants. Pull up your pants. One more time. Pull up your pants. Pull up your pants. This time, let's do it with music. Ready? We're going to cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open. And elbow stretch, elbow stretch, elbow, and elbow. Let's pull up our pants. Pull them up, and pull them up. One more time. Pull them up, and pull them up. Let's do it one more time. And cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, and stretch. Pull up your pants. That's it. You learned another dance this week. So keep on practicing and don't forget, keep dancing. See you next time.
Wow, I love playing music. Do you play an instrument? Do you like to sing? Well, right now, it's time for music time. We'll learn about instruments, hear some music, and maybe sing a song. Let's watch music time right now.
Hey boys and girls, I'm Jim. How are you doing today? Good. Good. Who can tell me what instrument this is? Keyboard. Yeah, that's right. Keyboard. It looks just like a piano, doesn't it? Now, with this keyboard, they can make all kinds of different sounds as well as make the sound of a piano. It's used in classical music, in rock music, in pop music, country, all kinds of different kinds of music. So here comes Peyton, and Peyton's going to demonstrate what a piano keyboard can do. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you very much, Peyton. Now, with the piano and keyboard, you can play all different kinds of music, just as Peyton demonstrated. So next time you see one at your house or at somebody else's house, why don't you jump right on it and make some noise?
Hi, my name is Tara Nicole Azarian. Did you know that there is an easy way you can remember all of the colors of the rainbow? To remember the colors of the rainbow, just remember this name, Roy G. Biv. Rainbows are created when white light is bent through a prism, just like what happens when it's sunny and raining at the same time. When the light is bent, it separates into a visible spectrum of color that we see as red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, or Roy G. Biv. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm Tara Nicole Azarian with Did You Know That? Until next time, stay smart.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hurricane.
Hurricane who?
Hurry, can you run from the storm?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Owl. Owl who? I'll read you a bedtime story if you read me one.
What happens when you see snow land on a cornfield?
I don't know. What do you see?
Cornflakes.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea and not the bay?
I don't know.
Because they don't want to be called bagels.
Funny.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Dime. Dime who? Dime to stop telling knock, knock jokes.
Good job.